In this tutorial, I'll be making these classic soft and chewy ginger molasses cookies from one of my vintage magazines to bake now and freeze for the holidays. I'm Kat, owner of Charmin Chic Baking, and welcome to my channel. This recipe is taken again from my 1990 magazine of Christmas cookies. You can see how many times I've used it with all the stains and yellowing, but I'll never get rid of it. The ingredients are pretty straightforward, and where it calls for margarine, butter, or shortening, I'm going to be using shortening as it'll make the cookies thicker and chewier. Also, the price of butter has gone through the roof, so we need to cut costs as much as possible. In a medium mixing bowl, whisk together the flour, spices, and salt. Then set this aside. In another bowl, cream the shortening with a handheld mixer, or you can use a stand mixer with a paddle attachment. Then add the sugar and mix until light and fluffy and resembles snow. Add the egg and continue mixing until well incorporated. Use a cooking spray to oil or grease your measuring cup for the molasses so that it comes out easier. Once you added the molasses, stop the mixer and scrape the bottom and sides with a spatula. Continue mixing until the molasses is well incorporated. Add the flour mixture a little at a time and use a wooden spoon to incorporate so that you don't overmix the dough. It will be very firm, but a very good arm workout. Your dough will be thick and won't need to refrigerate before baking. So, at this point, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Roll out the dough into 1.5-inch balls to make 24 cookies, or roll into 12 even-sized balls to make large ones. There's something so satisfying about rolling out cookie dough, especially this batch. The warm, spicy aroma instantly puts me in the Christmas spirit. I'm wearing gloves while working with this dough because the ginger is quite strong and can linger on my hands. I also want to take a moment to thank you all for your support. It's been just over a year since I started this channel, and I'm so grateful for every view, like, and comment. I hope you've been enjoying the recipes and tutorials. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. It really helps grow this channel and allows me to continue creating new recipes for you every week. With the rising cost of ingredients, it's becoming harder for small bakeries such as myself to stay profitable, especially during the holidays. Most bakeries only make about 10% profit, so your understanding and kindness when ordering treats means so much. Thank you for supporting the small businesses such as mine. Once you've rolled out your balls, roll them into coarse or sanding sugar, shaking out the excess, and place them 2 inches apart on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. The coarse sugar will add that sparkle and crackle to your cookies. Bake the cookies for about 10 minutes until cracked but still puffy. Then let them cool for about 10 minutes on the pan before transferring to a wire rack to cool completely. They will continue to crack and spread out a little bit while cooling. These are the kind of cookies that make your kitchen smell like the holidays and keep you coming back for just one more. Perfect with a glass of milk, cup of coffee, or just on their own. It's taste test time. The deep molasses flavor complements well with the ginger, cinnamon, cloves that creates that cozy, nostalgic taste that feels like a warm hug. Wonderfully soft and chewy, they freeze beautifully. So go ahead and whip up a big batch, store them in an airtight container or plastic Tupperware, and freeze until the holidays. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a recipe. Happy baking!